Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. In this vlog, you're gonna see me at Williamsburg, Virginia with my family on a little spring break trip to Busch Gardens. We also went to Water Country and explored Richmond a little bit throughout the week. So yes, let's get to it. Where did China come? So yeah, of course, Busch Gardens is known for some of its really large and popular roller coasters and some of its water rides. But that really isn't what fulfills my thrill. So while everyone was like waiting in some of the longer lines to get on rides, I just found myself in the arcade. Go for the strap part again. Oh, mystery value. 10. Oh, 15. They gave me 15. What, they gave me 10 and 15? 30, 31, 32. I guess they gave me 36. Okay. On to the next one. Let's see. Pull straight in. Oh.
Oh, this is beautiful. I love this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know this store was over here.
Oh, I got some incense.
That's cool.
Look at it.
Jellyfish.
Salt and pepper shakers.
Jellyfish. Look at candles.
Yeah, you can dip your own candles in the color that you want. These candles too.
Oh, this is glow in the dark. Glow in the dark. There's some pretty stuff there.
It is. Engrave your initial. Your old school cake mix. Your old school cake mix. Moonshine hot sauce.
Moonshine hot sauce. Red velvet cake.
$5.
I bet you that peanut crunch is good. $12.99.
Peanut candy.
I love peanut candy.
I do too.
Moonshine hot sauce. They're so cute.
Thank you for coming by.
What we got?
Here. Yeah, everybody's like, enjoy the park. You all see anything you like, you can have it waiting for you in front of the park on your way out. It's Caroline Riddlebeck. She's a local artist here in Williamsburg.
Hey, big baby. Axel. Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Eddie. And we got Dustin down here. Hey, Dustin. One thing about me as the earth girl that I am gonna find plants and animals everywhere I go. This was the Clydesdale horse ranch or barn. So they had 3 Clydesdale, well, they had 4 actually, Clydesdale horse. There was a 4th one outside that you could take photos with, and they were just so beautiful. They didn't really interact with you, but hey, I understand. I guess they just were a bit introverted, which makes sense. There were also lots of rehabilitated bald eagles. We also end up seeing 2 wolves. The 2 wolves, the first day, the wolves weren't out, but the second day when we came to the park, they were out, so we got to see them. And we also went into an apiary experience with so many beautiful birds. So you'll see that a bit later. It's Abigail.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
There's Martha as well.
You know how they get in
No?
Why is our hole?
Probably to a different area. So that they can go and walk back there and...
No, hole.
Oh, hole? Probably...
It's for, I just said something wrong. But you can take photos without having the wiring.
Yeah.
So that one has a white band.
So it's one of the ones that isn't described.
Correct.
But that one was blue, Martha's red.
And Gavin.
Oh, there go one. It's closed. Is that closed? It's the Wolves' day off.
They close.
The way to think about it is this. Some of you out there probably have brown, like wavy, curly-ish hair. I'm not in any way more closely related to you just because we have similar hair, right? So, when we look at wolves, what's important to remember is that it's not necessarily more impressive that they are bigger. They are what nature needs them to be to fill their niche. Wolves that are much, much bigger and thicker and more muscly are only going to be able to survive in certain places because of the available prey. Or, you know, if they don't have prey large enough to feed that big, huge body, they're going to starve. If the climate is too warm for that big, huge body, they're going to overheat. So they actually are quite good at survival, at not being the biggest thing out there. They are, as I said, females typically about 60 to 90 pounds and males about 80 to 110. And most of us are surprised to see them looking like Denali because we're used to seeing wolves in popular culture like calendars and movies and things like that with a full winter coat because it's more impressive and it sells more calendars. If you're a wildlife photographer, no offense to Denali, we love him dearly, he's great, he's still very handsome, he's not as handsome as he is when he's got his winter coat. So if you're a wildlife photographer, you're not going to be seeking out summer-coated wolves for all of your stuff. If you're a movie producer trying to make a movie that lies about wolves and says that they're going to eat people when that's not true, you're going to want to find the animal that looks the biggest, baddest, most impressive, and that's not a wolf with a summer coat. So we're just not used to seeing that.
Open your drink. If you want to leave it here, you most definitely can. And probably right here. Or, yeah. Somewhere else. Yep, similar. Alright. So, we have quite a few bird species here. The one that you're going to interact with the most will likely be the rainbow lorikeets. Just keep in mind, all the birds in here are not pets. They are wildlife. So, please treat them with respect. Do not try to grab them, pet them, or force them to step onto your arm or finger. That's how you get nipped. As you walk through, make sure you watch your step. The exit is the door to your right. Okay. Just watch your step and stay on the path. We have some birds that like to nest on the ground and walk the grounds with us. Anything shiny, they're going to be intrigued by. Just keep track of it. Any bags, make sure they're fully closed so we don't have any thieves or stowaways. The birds do like to land on the shoulder and on the head. If you want to try to be friends with them, I suggest offering a straight arm. Close your fingers, because again, they like to nip the fingers, and just present it to them. If they step up, beautiful. If they shuffle away or nip at you, that means a solid no thank you. Just try a different bird. If you guys get overwhelmed at any point by any of the birds, just let my friend in there know, and she will assist you. Any questions or any concerns? Fantastic. As you guys go through the door, I just ask you continue to walk so we don't congest that doorway, please. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I can't tell if that's
Go ahead. Okay, thank you.
yeah.
There's a rainbow lookie. Little soft fruit. They love nectar and soft fruit. Oh, look at them.
Because sometimes there's nests. Okay. I'm gonna walk one more time around.
I'm waiting for tonight to stick out on arm.
Oh, you didn't ring it? Not you walking around holding your arm. She's like, come on, y'all. Oh, look at it. That's so cute. Get her. Hi. Hi. Hey. They're sleeping. No. Oh, okay. Guess he was calling his friend over. They about to go hide somewhere.
Right, like we ain't messing with that.
I mean, they deep in there too. Okay, bye y'all. They pooping everywhere. Where?
Who's trying to get it on the poop?
Where you see them poop at?
They're on the ground.
Oh. Y'all ready?
If they can keep me safe more than you.
They playing. They playing. You said they playing hopscotch. Look at the ones that build the door. All right. Y'all ready? So this was one of my highlights of the week. The food and wine tour that happens once a year, every year. They pretty much set up different booths of different countries or popular international areas that are popular for food, and they set up like different booths as like a little immersion into that culture. Oh my god, those beignets were delicious. That was a NOLA rendition of beignets. They also had Jamaica, so I had a beef patty, and they had shrimp fritters. So freaking delicious. We ate a bunch on that tour.
Mari pays Tom the big bucks for all of her weddings.
Does she?
Yes, because she's actually the star of the Coming Down. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yes. Well, surprise, 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 Shawty. Mari is actually the star of the Coming Down.
Hey y'all. Hold on, the sun is in the way. But y'all be able to see me once I start driving. I just came out from Target. It's a little after 8. I went ahead and got up and brushed my teeth and everything this morning. We've been waking up at not waking up. We've been getting up at 8:30 to go downstairs to the hotel to eat breakfast. But I went ahead and got up and came to Target because I've been just a little bit, I guess you could say a little bit under the weather. I have a stuffiness and a little bit of a cough. And the thing is, I literally already knew that I was going to be under the weather on this trip because the day we got here, I was like, dang, I should have brought my teas and my elderberry syrup because I really need it, because I haven't done any TLC for my immune health over the last couple weeks. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna have a problem. So I just went to Target and brought a bunch of kombucha to help me out, and I brought a wellness shot. And usually what I do anyway at home, with my elderberry syrup, is I mix it up with juice in the morning, and I basically make a cocktail or a mocktail with my elderberry syrup with cranberry juice and orange juice. So I got a little immunity shot, and I'm gonna make that. I've been trying to drink some hot tea, but they only had on this free bar here, they only had green tea, so that wasn't really helpful for you know, any sickness or any bacteria. Green tea is kind of like just a real basic tea. So, but yeah, hopefully these few things that I got will help me out physically with this little sickness and stuffiness that I got, and also keep me on track with my digestive system with this kombucha, because especially like what y'all saw from the parts of the vlog from yesterday, we ate all that food. I didn't get all the food in the vlog, but we ate a lot of food. So yeah, I need to make sure your girl stays regulated in that area. But yeah, I just pulled up to the hotel, so I'm about to get out and go upstairs to drop my stuff off, and then meet everybody downstairs to meet everybody downstairs to eat breakfast. All right. On this day, we visited the Virginia Museum of Arts, and this was located in Richmond, which was only, you know, not quite an hour outside of Williamsburg, Virginia. I've visited the Richmond area quite a lot, and I've never been to this museum. But it was so beautiful, lots of outside space for you to just sit outside or have a little picnic. It was so beautiful. But besides that, there were so many beautiful exhibits, like this 2023 teen styling exhibit from high school students using unconventional materials to create and design their own sketches. It was really beautiful. My favorite exhibit in the entire museum was, of course, the African and Native American pre-Christopher Columbus, pre-settler exhibit. There was so much beautiful, intentional, handcrafted art and tools that were in this exhibit. And there was also a screening of what I believe was Frederick Douglass's Emancipation. You'll see a couple clips of that, but it was really, really, really beautiful. We probably spent the most time in that exhibit just looking at every inch of art that was there. So yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the distance between this platform and the slave plantation from which I escaped is considerable. And the difficulties to be overcome in getting from the latter to the former are by no means slight. That I am here today, to me, is a matter of astonishment, as well as of gratitude. The American slave trade is a terrible reality. I was born amid such hellish sights and scenes. As a child, my soul was often pierced with a sense of its horrors. I lived on Philpott Street, Fells Point, Baltimore. And I watched from the wharves, the slave ships in the basin, anchored from the shore. This cargo full of human flesh, waiting for favorable winds to waft it down the Chesapeake. In the still darkness of midnight, I've often been aroused by the dead heavy footsteps and the piteous cries of the chain gangs that passed our door. What? To the American slave is your 4th of July? I answer. A day that reveals to him, more than all the other days in the year, the gross injustice and cruelty to which he is a constant victim. To him, the celebration is a sham. Boasted liberty, an unholy license. Your nation's greatness, swelling vanity. Your sounds of rejoicing are empty and heartless. Your denunciation of tyrants, brass-fronted impudence. Your shouts of liberty and equality, hollow mockery.
There's some stuff in the back there. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Her little aprons. On our way out of Virginia, we stopped to Outlook Beach, which is located in Hampton. I intentionally chose this beach because it is connected to Fort Monroe, which is a very historical place for Virginia, and is also connected to what is known as the landing place for some of the first Africans that were, you know, imported here as slaves. It was very important for me to add some of our known history into this journey. Yeah, it was really beautiful. Fort Monroe is literally just a time capsule of so much history. We also visited what I'm gonna call the Angel Oak because I don't want to butcher the name. But there was trees that were centuries old, and you could just feel, all the lives that have seen those grounds. My grandma really enjoyed this part of the week. She loved blessing the trees and blessing the lives that may have been even lost in this area.
Out here, psychic power. See what our ancestors went through.